Hey, this is Sam X. Welcome back to part 35 of LP Baldur's Gate 2. In this episode, this is actually going to be. I shouldn't say this is going to be a short episode. It might be a short episode. There's going to be a few hiccups. And when I say a few, I mean one. And it's not this part. It's going to be a guy I killed in Baldur's Gate 1 who might be kind of pissed off at me that I kind of looted his body and used his swords to kind of save the Sword Coast from that demon bell he fed. Uh, but of course, this person might be a little upset that I kind of ambushed him while he was attacking some gnolls. I don't know. We'll see. I really think they kind of rushed this ending part of the game. This isn't like the ending, but I feel like this whole like elf plot, it wasn't rushed. Well, it feels rushed. It's obviously not, but it feels like it's less open and less exploration-y than the rest of the game. I don't know. It's almost like the people who made Throne of Ball made this part of the game, and then it's like they hired someone else for the first half. Um, yeah. I don't know. It just feels like there's a bunch of like elf places nearby that you can go to. Small Teeth Pass, North Forest. A lot of these places are just like almost questless. It's kind of like the not Faralos. What's the red place? East of Ashen Vale from World of Warcraft. I can't even think of it. Someone's like shouting at the monitor. It'll come to me. Anyway, yeah, I'm probably not going to play too great. Before I move on to the next zone, of course, the person I'm alluding to is Drizzt. And when I said I'm not going to play too great, I'm kind of exhausted. I did another hiking trail today, and now I'm drinking for the first time this week, so my tolerance is already pretty down. And yeah, I'm a little buzzed. I made some salmon tacos tonight. I used my leftover tortilla shells, and I had some Trader Joe's salmon. What I really need to do is get involved in seafood cooking, just so I could like make my own bomb ass salmon. But I like their smoked salmon. It's kind of like a sushi flavor. It's pretty good. Anyway, moving on. This part of the this is the part where I'm kind of in a lot of trouble. A bunch of people are going to ambush me, and I don't know if I'll be able to lay a trap. You cannot come buffed. It's a zone that is 8 hours away, meaning your buffs go. And there's some really powerful enemies. Even with Greater Whirlwind, I might be in trouble. Greater Whirlwind, Magic Immunity, and minus 19 AC, and I'm a little still nervous. It's not an easy fight on insane difficulty just because on how accurately they hit, and they hit pretty hard. And it's really not worth the loot, but I really feel like this is just one of the things I have to do. We'll head to Joaquin's. It doesn't matter where you go. You're going to get ambushed by these people. Dritz's party! Um, they summon a cat. There should be a cat with them. Rundown. Drizzt. Badass. We know him. He's nasty. He's not as dangerous as he was in Baldur's Gate 1, though. Wolfgar. Hits like a train carrying this forest around him. He's insane. Regis. I don't know. I'm going to call it Regis. Who wants to be a millionaire? He's kind of forgettable. I don't remember how powerful he is. I think he's a cleric. I don't know. Caddy Bree is insanely strong as well. She's kind of like Scarlett Johansson's character from the Avengers, only less attractive. Brunar is a tank. Obviously, these three are the ones I'm most afraid of. I probably will focus her if I have the chance. She's actually really deadly. Do I have the opportunity to drop a time stop trap? I think I might. I did. I thought they attacked me because I killed Drizzt. I didn't take the Should I know you? I feel like I feel like Drizzt should attack me. I don't remember the right dialogue options. Obviously, this will attack me. I almost want to just test the water. Okay, so I can bypass that fight. I thought he would be mad at me because you can kill him. I could have sworn he attacks you. Now, I do want to fight him. Oh. I want my old ambush back. I have to go really kind of quick. I want to fight him. You can ask him for help to kill Bodhi. Help is for wusses. I can do this. Ah, come on. I did it my first time. I want the time stop trap. I want to be able to retreat back a little bit. If I can't get this time, I might just try it. All right, let's just try it. Oh, there's the kitty. This kitty is kind of deadly. Simulacrum. That kitty is actually kind of frightening. Spike trap. And I should time stop, but let's spike trap just to kill the archer. Oh, interesting. It's not close enough. Well, Wolfgar's screwed. Alright, well, I have... Worst case scenario is I have a spike trap available. You know, this might actually not be too difficult of a fight because I was able to retreat backwards. Let's cast some haste before my simulacrum goes. I can't save here. Okay, let's just test the waters then. See, Drizzt goes down like a rock. It helps to have the stunning sword. Let's kill Caddy Bree. She actually makes me really nervous. Her her arrow attacks are kind of deadly. All right, so this fight went down so easily. Okay, I thought this was going to be a very long episode. I'll be honest, I was kind of expecting to wipe a lot here. All right, let me give you the rundown on this fight. What I just did. A, it's kind of irrelevant. If anything, it's just kind of like it's like the pissing contest of Baldur's Gate players. It's not the hardest fight in the game, but it's an optional fight that you can choose to take. Why do I say it's a pissing contest? There's great loot, right? Incorrect. This loot is actually very temporary, but I'll show some of this off. And I say temporary in that after you do the next part of the game, someone's actually going to come by and collect the gear back. I don't remember what that is. I think that's just +4. All right, let's just show it off. We've seen Icing Death, +3, Scimitar. Really good in Baldur's Gate 1. Baldur's Gate 2 is still decent. It's just not the best. We've seen Twinkle. Twinkle, I wish actually I could keep. You can't keep it. Look at that. -21 AC if I wield it. I'm not, though. It goes away. Oh, chain +2. Screw it. Drizzt's chain. We've seen this. We've entered it. If I wear it, my AC goes down. Shame. And Aegis Fang. Brunar's Axe. I'm sorry, Warhammer. It's just a +3 Warhammer. Nothing special there. All this +3 gear, it sounds great. And then you realize that +3 gear is like a dime a dozen at this point in Baldur's Gate 2. And that even if you are wielding this stuff, I guess for RP or lore reasons, someone comes by and collects it. So I don't even get to keep this junk. Unless you sell it. I'm going to sell it. Can you sell it? I think you can sell it. Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, it makes sense. You shouldn't really be holding such a legendary character's items. Um, but I could have sworn he automatically aggroes you. Oh, here we go. I have to fight the Gith Yankee because I'm holding the silver sword still. No, it's mine. Do your worst. That reminds me of what game was that? Civilization 2 with the Barb camp. You have the option if Barbs are attacking your city, you can say do your worst and they'll take your city. Yes, when I was 8, I lost cities to barbarians in Civilization 2. That game is way harder than Civ 5. I still don't have that. They threw a car at my head. The achievement where you have to have Barbs take your city in Civ 5. I still never got that. I probably should just do it just to achievement whore and just like not attack with raging barbarians on, but I didn't. Hang on, let me take a drink of my I'm doing the Orpheus Transmigration of Souls. I actually tapped the keg at the Growler. Oh, that's good. The guy at the Growler was hilarious. If you've ever seen Workaholics, the guy at the Growler, I would literally just say is that the drug dealer Carl with the beard and just like this hippie appearance. He's just super chill but super psyched all the time. This guy was hilarious. I liked this guy a lot. Um, yeah, no homo. Not that there's anything wrong with that, is to quote Seinfeld. I'm sorry, I'm on TV show mode now. All right, a bunch of Githyanki are going to attack me. They kind of swarm you, as you can see. It's not too difficult. There's going to be some that actually stealth. As you can see, I actually kind of ran to a side just so I don't get them all at once. A few are actually going to disappear. I'm not too worried about them. I can kind of run in like an idiot. Ooh, I didn't know they stone skin. And let's impaste. Ooh. Okay, never mind. I thought I was actually confused. It didn't look like that spell was going off. Yeah, you fighting me, Geth Yankee, but you're not seeming to hurt too much. Impasted with pretty overpowered weapons. So the question is, do you feel lucky, punk? Yeah, you're dead, Warlock. Death coil, skill coil me. All right. The other drop is the other part of the Githyanki sword, the Vorpal Blade. I really like the Vorpal Blade. It just comes so late. And I think EE actually nerfed it. The vanilla game, there's no save. I think it's just 25%, and it does not work against bosses, but it will work against some dragons. Um, like it won't work against like that monk boss in Baldur's Gate throwing a ball or stuff like that. But for the most part, I think it will actually kill some of the dragons, even that one in the entrance way to Abazigul's dungeon, the Draconis guy. Remembering the names, very good sign of autism. All right, 50 gold will show me his special wares. I'll just do it just to show him off real quick. Let's just sell some of this junk. I really should have upgraded the Mace of Disruption. I still can. It's not too late. I just don't know if I will at this point. Really, that's worth 6,000 coins. It's not that good of a weapon. Yeah, I'll sell Soul Reaver. I won't be using it. And I'll sell this stuff. I think someone collects it anyway. I don't think that you suffer anything. Helm of Brilliance, just show it off real quick. Fireball 66, blah, blah, blah. Prismatic. Sun Rays, the true star of this helmet. And when you see 3d6 magic be blinded for one turn is a lot of time to be blinded. But undead, 1d6 of fire per level of caster, save or be destroyed. That damage is pretty much an effective way just to, even if they save, it's pretty much an instant killer for liches, because if you think about it, that's 20d6 of fire damage no matter what. Um, that's a very good spell. Um, Everything else pretty basic. Fire resist. Da, da, da. Actually, that's a better AC than mine, but you lose 5 charisma and 2 con, so screw it. Really detrimental to pretty much any class that can wear it. I can't think of an instance where you would have like 18 charisma and you can spare 2 and just get to that baseline 16, because any class that can spare it is probably a fighter class. Unless on the off chance, I guess, you're playing a an elven thief with use any item and you have 18 con like an idiot. No offense to the viewers who have 18 con and are a thief. All 0 of you, because that's probably unlikely. Crimson Chain is pretty much the best barb armor you can get. Pretty self-explanatory. Best barb armor you can get at the time. Warblade's just pretty much a generic +4 sword. Anything else I need to show off here real quick? Asp's nests are pretty cool. These are darts. They look like daggers, but they're actually darts. They do a ton of poison damage. They're pretty cool. Anything else? I think that's it, really. Ooh. This is a weapon I always wanted to use. I've never made a... I'll be honest. I played this game so many times. The wheels have turned long and long and long for me in playing this game. I have never used Blackbladed Disaster, and I've always wanted to because it's such an overpowered weapon, it looks like. But I never want to play a fighter mage. Why? It just feels like you're cheating. It feels like you're like playing Grand Theft Auto and you spawn yourself a rocket launcher at the beginning. Really wanted that weapon. I wish you could get it some other way, and I could buy it and cast it. I could. I'm going to do it. I have the money. Shape Change is another spell that I really would like to have. There's a few forms you can get. Mind Flare is good for insta-killing things. Iron Golem, I can't remember if that's useful or not. I think the resistance is good. Wolfware is for healing. Same with Giant Troll, but Wolfware is better. I think the elementals are worthless. I think for the most part, if you want to use Shape Change, if memory serves, I've used the spell a lot. It's pretty good. Mind Flare is the best, followed by Iron Flare or Iron Golem. Iron Flare. Now that would be something worth losing battle control over. Mind Flare, Iron Golem, and Wolfware. Really, the other 3 are just kind of cute. I'm not going to buy that scroll, though. I probably won't ever use it. Actually, I might buy them. I want Spell Strike. Spell Strike removes all immunities. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to buy all this junk. It's very situational, and a lot of these spells I'm buying, I can use these 2 off the Simulacrum, and it won't be completely wasted, but this one will. I just have money to spare. Yeah. Just gotta throw them in my bag for now. I'll probably forget about it and be like, oh, wow, I have Spell Strike. You're the final boss. Alright, well, anything else I need to be doing this episode? Not really. I couldn't... Yeah, let's make the sword real quick. I don't know how long I've been streaming. It feels like 15 minutes. Probably a little bit longer. Oh! I'm being attacked by Gish. Come on, Gish. Cast your lightning bolt at me. You thought I wouldn't see that. I was actually kind of staying by the guard just to see if it would aggro the guard. It didn't. Oh, here he is. Spell ineffective. That's because I'm wearing the cloak, you idiot. Dart throwing 2-handed build. Magic fighter mage. Interesting build, Gish. Do a little bit better than that, though, next time, huh? Probably don't cast spells at a guy who's wearing a cloak that literally blocks all those magic spells. Yeah, I'm just having my my drinkies. I'm not too tired from my hike, but it's so humid out. Man, I live in Georgia. Georgia's so humid in the summer, it's insane. It's almost like swimming at this point. Oh, I can make geese. Oh, I can geese if I have the item. I'm probably not gonna do it. I might do it. I don't know. I sound like Roger from American Dad. It's just like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I'll do it. For the first time in my life, speaking of which, on the hiking trail, I was in the middle of the wilderness, and this a very, very attractive girl walked up to me and she's like, "Where's the hiking trail?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm on it." She was apparently wandering the woods for a while looking for the trail. Anyway, she's like, are there any like weirdos on this trail?" And I'm like, "No." And I'm just thinking, "Oh my God, for the first time, someone who's legitimately attractive didn't think I'm weird." Unless she was being like ironic. It's like, "Oh yeah, is there any weirdos on the trail?" And she's like looking at me. I'm just kidding. Um, Sad Sam Max stories. All right, Silver Sword. This is a Vorpal Blade. It's a Vorpal Blade. 25% chance that the hit must save its death at -2. That's insanely good. Or die. It's only +3 though. Oh, if it was +4, this would be like the fire giant killer and throwing a ball. Actually, I think fire giants can be hit by this, so I guess it's still pretty relevant. I'm probably just gonna hold it in my blade as a keepsake. I like how my trap is still here that I laid just to see if I could wear it while wearing this armor. Um, anyway, so this episode, I've been killing Drizzt. I've made some socially awkward commentary that might make some people think I am more autistic than I am, which is true. I am. I'm not autistic. Not diagnosed, at least. Anyway, well, this has been a weird episode, but this has been Sam X on part 35 of LP Baldur's Gate 2. In the next episode, we'll be taking on Bodhi's lair and finally staking her. We'll see you guys then.